Welcome to our annual candlelight ceremony at the Circle of Healing and Hope. Despite the fact that we cannot be together in person this year for our traditional ceremony, we are thankful to be able to share it virtually so that we can be together in spirit. Our ceremony will look a little different this year as we limit the number of people who participate, but we hope you will find comfort and reflection just the same. As keepers of the 102nd Angel of Hope, our little angel, we are honored to host this traditional ceremony. This is a special time for us to pay respect to our loved ones that we have lost and be thankful for the time that we have been able to have with them. We are also honored to be able to memorialize hospital staff, board members, and volunteers that we have lost this past year as well. And because we were not able to hold our summer remembrance ceremony as we traditionally do, we will also be paying tribute to the new pavers welcomed just recently to our circle. This year, we will open the ceremony with a poem written for us by one of our first-year family medicine residents, students, Dr. Nahid Mehta. The Tokens of Our Love. I remember our first meeting in this world. We were joined instantly by a bond of love. What was this connection? Whose was this work? I know that you ensnared my heart with a smile that brought joy to my small world. My eyes saw our future. And in those moments, 1,000 plans came to the forefront, measured by accomplishments in meeting the milestones of this world. Yet, life is singular in journey. Measured not by accomplishments, it is measured by love. These words carved on stones are my witness to this world, standing in time immemorial as if shouting to all the world, look what a beautiful love was part of this world. In limiting participation for our ceremony this year, we are honored that Rabbi David Kaminsky has agreed to represent all faiths as he reads our prayer.
We come together to seek meaning beyond our limited selves. We come together to seek a spirit that binds us together, that binds together the scattered threads of our humanity. A thread that binds us together in sympathy, in understanding, in love. A thread that weaves the past, the present, and future together and unites the fragments of our existence into a meaningful whole. Venerable and hallowed are the memories of those who have died. We recall them with warmth and affection, grateful to God for the gift of their lives, for their faithful companionship, and for the cherished memories which endure. May God comfort all who mourn. May God grant them strength to see beyond their sorrow and sustain them in their grief. Since we have felt the sense of death, the gift of life is more a jewel, and the thread that binds us together is much more precious. And since we have gathered to honor the memories of departed friends, loved ones, and co-workers, and to recognize the ongoing thread of life that carries us into the future, let our hearts and minds and spirits be filled with gratitude for all those who give deep meaning to our lives. In the spirit of love and joy, may God's presence grace us this day. Amen.
And now we will begin with our tradition of reading names of those we have lost. I will welcome up Michelle Senecal, followed by Sarah Hardy, and then Tom Gostrick and Karen Kalman, who will each be reading a selection of names and pavers.
Gary Butler, Danny Adams, Jane Sample, Susan Calhoun, Beatrice Brzezinski, Joseph Brzezinski, Michael John Carpenter, Alan LaBarge, Shirley Taylor, Phil Taylor, George Taylor, Myrtle Maddox, Elizabeth Betty Lawrence, Sean McCullough, Frank Nardelli, Florence Callahan, James Merkel, Eric Lorenz, Timothy C. Harnett, Melissa Latinen Penfield, Glenn Rafferty, Helen M. Harrington, Chief Master Sergeant John S. Fuller, Tony Lazure, Noel Lazure, Peter Lazure, Kayleen Marie Briette, Samantha Dona, Victoria Dool, Glenn L. Fountain, Gary J. Garand, Joan Lukashevitz, Elton Laporte, Ellen M. Harrington, Ota Genier, Mildred Snow, and Daniel Snow.
Cecilia Beasley, Karen Woody, Diane Magner, Dorothy Ferguson, Shirley Aubin, Albina St. Germain, Sharon St. Germain, Clayton Lombard, Raymond Lavoie, Teresa Lavoie, Scott House, Jerome Favreau, Linda Yell, Janine LeBaire, Paul LeBaire, William Edwards, Diana Solosky, Timothy Pellerin, Mike Nugent, Edwin Hombley, John Littlefield Rowe, Eric Pellerin, Daniel Bracey, Kate Trushaw, Mary Whalen, Gerald Dominy, Devin Walker, Harold Alford, Betty Jean Sample, Kylie Marie Brayette, Samantha Dona, Victoria Duell, Elia Elvidge, David Paul Reuter, Jerry Reuter, Mildred Jeanette Passano, Caitlin Goki, Michael Thomas, Frank Sklinerick, Jane Hubble, Sue Post.
The following names are of retired and current employees that we have lost this past year. Patty Dodson, attendant. Doris E. Barcombe, nurse aide. Mary Lou Parrish, RN PCC. Margaret Quinn Maggie Kennedy, instructor, director of quality assurance. Daniel Lawrence Joseph Lucia, lab tech. Gaylord D. Duval, nurse. Carrie M. Pierce, nursing school graduate. Patricia Davies Finnegan, RN. Jane M. Venn, CNA. Hattie J. Longton, office manager. Juanita Faye Napper, RN. Joan E. Ben Herron, RN. Judith A. Thompson Armstrong, PBX operator. Diane Marie Garvey, transcriptionist. Sally M. Yasmint, nursing. Doris E. Kelly, nurse's aide. Albina M. St. Germain, ward clerk. Elizabeth Betty Fuller, RN. Virginia Legree, licensed practical nurse. Christopher N. Hooper, information services. Joan M. Dushin, accounting. Janet K. Downs, nursing school. Maureen Elizabeth Thu, RN. Jean Brissette, Clerk 2. Carolyn Drollette, Receptionist. Jane Facto, Cashier. Alton Foret, Telecommunication Tech 1. Arthur Gilman, Service Center Attendant. Dolores Mooney, RN. Renata Peterson, RN. Thorane Spurdens, IV Therapist. Marilyn Williams, File Clerk, MIS. James Wilson, Senior Buyer. Marie Dumas, Chief Cashier. Marianne Engler, Ward Clerk. Nancy Taylor, MT. Gertrude Infante, Lab Tech. Tammy Collins, Nurse Aide. Dawn Purrier, Mental Health Technician.
The following readings are inscriptions of pavers that have been welcomed into our circle this year. In loving memory, Mary H. Fry, dedicated to family and friends, avid athlete, granter of wishes. Cheers, big ears. In loving memory, you cannot love a thing without wanting to fight for it. Jenny Laporte, truly your WCC family. Eddie and Betty Doherty, until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. 6/8/19. Bert T. Doolin, loving husband, father, and papa. David R. McCrae, loving brother, dad, and grandpa. Nancy Taylor, 1930 to 2019. Wife, mother, microbiome lab. In loving memory of Scott Drollette. Mary Whalen, wife, mom, Nana. 7/27/41, 11/24/19. In memory of Gretchen Libby Galler. In memory of Donald H. LaValle. In memory of our brother and uncle, Peter LAZURE. In loving memory of Donald W. LABOMBARD. Elizabeth Betty Liz BOIRE, 1939 to 2019. Gary J. Butler, never to be forgotten. In memory of Daniel Lucia Bampa, 1950 to 2020. In memory of Ronnie Huff, always in our hearts. Our beautiful little boy, Nicholas Richard Gadbaugh, February 28, 1991 to August 21, 2020. The following are pavers to be installed in the coming year. In memory of Leonard and Mildred Passano, 2020. Our angel, Cavian Alec LaGrave, February 16th, 2016. Wherever a beautiful soul has been, there is always a trail of beautiful memories. In loving memory of Nicholas Gadbaugh.
If you're watching this and you did not hear the name of your loved one, say it now, out loud, wherever you are, and know that our hearts are with you. To close out our ceremony this year, we give you Peter Caju, who will be playing Keep Me in Your Heart, written by Warren Zevon. Before he plays, I want to say thank you to all of our ceremony participants for this year, to Brian Happel, who's recording for us, and to everyone who's been a supporter of the Circle of Healing and Hope to help make this a special place. Peter?
Shadows are falling and I'm running out of breath. Keep me in your heart for a while. If I leave you, it doesn't mean I love you any less. Keep me in your heart for a while. When you get up in the morning and you see that crazy sun, keep me in your heart for a while. There's a train leaving nightly called when all is said and done. Keep me in your heart for a while. Sha la 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 lo. Keep me in your heart for a while. Sha la 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 lo. Keep me in your heart for a while. Sometimes when you're doing simple things around the house, maybe you will think of me and smile. You know I'm tied to you like the buttons on your blouse. Keep me in your heart for a while. Hold me in your thoughts, take me to your dreams, touch me as I fall into view. When the winter comes, keep the fires lit, I will be right next to you. Engine drivers headed north, north to Pleasant Stream. Keep me in your heart for a while. These wheels keep on turning, but they're running out of steam. Keep me in your heart for a while. Sha la 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 lo. Keep me in your heart for a while. Sha la 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 lo. Keep me in your heart for a while.